Good morning, welcome back. And hey, happy Eclipse Day. It's just about 9 a.m. this Saturday is October 14th. We've been saying through the morning, not only the eclipse, very excited about that, but also, in fact, we're starting to see 50s on the screen now.
I know, I feel like the eclipse has kind of overshadowed.
Well done.
Like that?
Well done.
This beautiful weather we're having, and Sarah, hopefully, we had clouds earlier, but they look like they're starting to move a little way out of San Antonio proper.
Right. We're still going to have clouds in San Antonio during the eclipse, but we will still be able to see the eclipse through those clouds, through peaks of those clouds. Out west, though, it is going to stay fairly cloudy, unfortunately, throughout the eclipse. One question we get a lot is, could I look at the eclipse through my camera, either your phone camera or your personal camera? No, you can't. You have to have a special filter in order to look through that. So again, please use caution when watching the eclipse today. As we take a look outside, you can see there's a mix of sun and clouds. That's going to be the case, especially at the start of the eclipse for us. It's 66 degrees outside. Winds are very breezy from the north-northeast at 15 miles per hour. Take a look at clouds in the eclipse path. Generally seeing partly cloudy skies around San Antonio, but it's totally overcast out toward Hondo, Uvalde, Leakey, Rock Springs, starting to get cloudy in parts of Kerr County as well. These are the areas that are going to have a hard time for most of the eclipse. However, across the hill country, the clouds should break up a little bit as we head into the time of the eclipse along I-10 there. Around areas south of San Antonio, there's likely to be quite a few clouds during the eclipse as well. And for your solar eclipse forecast in San Antonio, here's what we're looking at. Mostly cloudy at the start of the eclipse, right around 10 o'clock, 10:20 in the morning. Then by noon, when the eclipse is peaking, we're likely going to see some clearing, and you should be able to see that ring around the sun. So mostly cloudy at the start, then clearing. Temperatures are actually going to drop during the peak of the eclipse by about 5 degrees or so. North winds today breezy at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Coming up in the forecast, I will walk you through areas that are expected to stay cloudy during the eclipse. We have team coverage here this morning as your eclipse authority, and meteorologist Mia Montgomery, she's out in Floresville. Mia, tell me what you're seeing, what you're doing out there today.
Hey, Sarah. Yes, we are joining you live from the 79th annual Floresville Peanut Festival, and it is breezy. Everybody's definitely holding on to their peanut hats, but we do have a few clouds, but we are seeing plenty of sunshine, so fingers crossed that that continues here over the next couple of hours. I want to bring in the lovely Miss Brenda Trevino. She is the Floresville Peanut Festival Association's president this year. She's all decked out in her purple. She's got her peanut hat on. Brenda, the peak of the annular eclipse is happening in just a couple of hours. What kind of special things are y'all doing here at the parade and the festival for folks to view that?
Yes, Mia, we are so excited. Our court is all excited. We also have these awesome protective sunglasses, and we're giving them away this morning at our food ticket booths. For every $40 in food tickets, you get one free pair of glasses. We have 2 ticket booths located downtown, and there's only a limited supply, so we're excited about that.
That's definitely the buzz around here. Yeah. Everybody's so excited about the annular eclipse. Okay, logistics for the festival today. If people want to come out, what can they expect throughout the remainder of the day?
Yes, come on down to 1420 3rd Street. It's the Wilson County Courthouse Square. Grand Parade kicks off at 10 a.m. this morning. Immediately following that, all of our food booths open up. We have carnival going on, a huge arts and crafts. We also have a big food truck alley this year, and just lots and lots of free entertainment all day long. And of course, our nighttime entertainment kicks off at 6:30 and ends this evening with our headliner, Kevin Fowler. And again, it's all free. Free parking can be found anywhere along the open streets, and then we do have some locations that are offering paid parking in and around the courthouse square as well.
Perfect. Okay, my final question for you. We know that peanut is such a awesome part of Floresville's identity, and how cool is it that the annular eclipse is happening today as well? Why should people come out and experience it here in Floresville?
Today, as a matter of fact, we will have our local county and city dignitaries on the main stage at 12 o'clock with our Representative State Ryan Guillen. who will be presenting the proclamation for naming Floresville the official peanut capital of Texas. And that is the reason why everybody needs to come out today and celebrate with us.
That is going to be so much fun.
Yes,
Thank you
we're
so
excited.
much, Brenda,
Thank you.
for joining us. We are so excited about our team coverage that we're going to have throughout the remainder of the morning. Coming up in just a little bit as well, we're going to introduce you to a few people that are a part of this year's Peanut Festival court. And this year's court theme actually coincides really well with the solar eclipse happening later today. We'll show that to you in about 30 minutes. But for now, I'll send things back to you, Sarah and Max.
All right, Mia Montgomery, thank you so much. For those who missed it, there was like a little football game going on in the background. I was like, oh, some all-stars out there.
Max Jr. out there.
Yeah, right. All right, so all morning, as we've been talking about, we are your Eclipse Authority. Coverage from all of our meteorologists here at KSAT continues.
That's right. So Mike Osterhage live in Uvalde with a different view. So Mike, how's the view out there looking for the eclipse? I know you guys might be dealing with some cloud coverage.
Yeah, well, I think I can finally close my umbrella because, you know, it hasn't rained forever around here, and we've been having some showers. You can see it's kind of damp out here, but I think that's finally moved on out of the way. But it looks encouraging with a couple of holes in the clouds here and there, but just listening to Sarah's forecast is not that encouraging. Yeah, there's fairly good cloud cover even back on out here to the west, and it is breezy, as Sarah was talking about here. This, of course, is the Uvalde County Stellar Fest in the Eclipse Crossroads, in the eclipse clouds, I guess we could say, but this is just the beginning. As you can see, they're getting set up. They're going to have food booths here, bounce houses, bands. This is going on all day long. Of course, the highlight is the eclipse, if indeed we ever see it here. And they have bands coming up here. They have mariachis later on today, bands all going into this evening. Now, when given lemons, make lemonade. What the plan is, and I was just talking with the organizer when I got out here, they are going to get a big screen, one of those roll-up screens, plug the computer into it, pop up the KSAT weather app and take our feeds. So just in case we do keep the clouds around here, at least folks are going to be able to see the eclipse on the KSAT weather app. And of course, if there are a couple of holes in the clouds, we have our glasses at the ready. But it's not really encouraging out here as far as the cloud cover is concerned, folks.
All right, we're going to stay optimistic over here. Thank you so much, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
So a celebration of the sun event taking place today at San Antonio College's Scobie Education Center.
With a viewing party to experience the rare annular solar eclipse. Justin Horn there now. Justin, how's it looking? The actual viewing starts at 9:30.
Yeah, it looks good compared to what Mike's seeing. The sun's out. It's bright. It's beautiful here. A little breezy, a little cool. As Mia said, a lot of folks have jackets on this morning, but it feels great. It really does. A lot going on here. Here's a crazy stat. They're expecting 5,000 people here today at SAC. A lot of people. Know that the parking lots, they're all open. They're all free if you want to come join. It's a free event, and they have glasses. They're going to be making cookies, all sorts of fun stuff. So come out here. It'll be a lot of fun. If you need a place to go here in San Antonio, check this out. Look at these glasses. So we have our glasses ready to go, our eclipse glasses, but they have a giant pair of eclipse glasses here that you can use, and they're actually usable. You can come over here and look through these to watch the eclipse, which is pretty awesome. Just a giant pair. And we're already starting to see a lot of people show up here. There's food trucks, a little bit of everything going on. And again, they're expecting people from all over the country. I was told there's people that had called that said they're coming from New England. They're coming from the Pacific Northwest, coming to San Antonio. There's going to be a lot of people here because this event, well, it's awesome. And then we have the total solar eclipse coming up in April. But right now, weather's great. We got blue skies. Weather feels great. And hopefully you can come out and join us here if you don't have a place to go already, guys.
All right, Justin Horn. It was so interesting getting all the different perspectives. Mike was like, well, it's kind of raining. Justin's like, it is fantastic
it's clear out here. Well, it's funny. He shows us those giant glasses, which is cool for people who didn't get a pair of the actual glasses.
Right.
And I was like, oh, they're like tall enough for Justin Horn. No, he still is. He's like, oh, let me get under these glasses.
If people are headed out there, Justin's 6'4", so like if you're the normal
you'll be
height,
able to
good.
see him.
Time now, 9:08, 66 degrees.
Before we head to break, we want to talk about the importance of protecting your eyes while viewing the eclipse, like Sarah said earlier, you can't view it through a camera lens. That will still damage your eyes. So we have a list of places where you can get your protective eyewear. And Sarah Spivey also has a fun, easy project you can do to make a viewfinder for the big event.
And you can do it with your kids. Make it a family-friendly event. All right, you can find that article, so much more right now, KSAT.com. You can get there. Pull out the phone, pull out the camera, scan the QR code on the screen. We have full coverage of the event on GMSA through the morning. And, of course, we're going to be going online when the eclipse is actually happening. So keep it right here on air and on land. Make sure to download that KSAT Weather Authority app.
I think the best shot so far was from Justin. His look is basically what we're looking at right now. Those clouds starting to clear up in San Antonio proper, not where Mike was in Uvalde. They are actually dealing with some clouds and a brief shower. But hey, keep it here. We'll have your eclipse forecast and this cool front forecast. We come back.
Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm meteorologist Sarah Spivey. Big day. We're so excited for the Ring of Fire solar eclipse. Things look okay around San Antonio right now, but we are starting to see clouds increase out west and south. So we've got a lot to talk about. 66 degrees outside, a little chilly with north winds at 15 miles per hour. Take a look at the radar. There's some light rain occurring between Uvalde and Hondo. This is the area that is likely going to struggle to see any sunshine today during the annular eclipse, and you can see that in our futurecast here. This is a look at when the partial eclipse begins right around 10:20. Overcast skies out west and south of San Antonio as well. As we head toward the full eclipse, which will begin around 11:50 in San Antonio, we're going to start to see some clearing around the Alamo City, but it'll likely stay cloudy out west and potentially even up toward that I-35 corridor in western Kerr County. That's when that ring of fire will be in place. And throughout about 11:56, that's when we'll see it move to the south here, and a partial eclipse will continue until about 1:33 p.m. So here's what that solar eclipse view could look like from San Antonio. Again, at the start of the eclipse, a little bit of cloud cover for us right at 10:23. Then by the maximum eclipse, we should be looking at clearing skies, still some passing clouds here and there. So you might have to be patient as clouds move by. This is again in San Antonio. It'll stay cloudy out west. Then as we head into the end of the eclipse by 11:33, we should be looking at mostly clear skies. Here's your KSAT 12-hour forecast. Again, mostly cloudy through about 11. We'll be in the low 70s. By noon, when the moon moves in front of the sun and the path of that annular eclipse moves through San Antonio, our temperatures are actually going to drop. Now, it won't get dark outside, but it will be like you're in the shade for about 5 minutes or so around San Antonio. Temperatures should drop into the upper 60s, and then as we head into the afternoon, 79 degrees for the high at 4 or 5 o'clock. Then as we head into the evening, temperatures will cool down into the upper 60s and winds will calm down as well. It is going to stay pretty breezy today. I mean, we're going to have wind gusts of up to 20 to 25 miles per hour around lunch, and then in the afternoon and early evening, those winds will die down, but they'll pick right back up again by tomorrow in the afternoon, about 25 to 30 miles per hour. The good news is weather looks great over the next several days. You know, we've been so focused on the annular eclipse. The weather looks so good the next few days with dew points in the 30s. They'll be becoming a little bit more humid by Thursday when we have a 30% chance for a few showers. And again, we are your Eclipse Authority station, so we are going to be live watching the eclipse with you all from your phone. You can watch us there as well, or on the KSAT.com. We're going to be keeping a close eye on those clouds, though, out west, which look like they're going to stay there, unfortunately.
Thank you, Sarah. I know you guys have been working real hard on this.
Absolutely.
Y'all are doing great. Thanks.
Happy time now, 9:15, 66 degrees.
The FDA calling for a ban on certain hair products containing harmful chemicals, what they're asking the public for after the break.
And of course, the latest developments in Israel and Gaza after that surprise Hamas attacks about a week ago that ended with more than 1,000 Israelis killed. We're going to have the latest details after the break.
In your morning headlines, a ground war could be imminent in Gaza this weekend as Israel aims to take the fight to the terrorist organization Hamas. And Israel is warning more than 1 million Palestinians to evacuate the area. Many Palestinians heeding the warning, despite Hamas telling them to stay put. More than 3,000 people in both Israel and Gaza have been killed since last week's terror attack, including over 20 Americans. And still, there is concern about rescuing the people believed to be held hostage in Gaza, including those Americans.
House Republicans have picked Congressman Jim Jordan out of Ohio as their new Speaker nominee. But again, he has to face that same voting math problem as Majority Leader Steve Scalise. So Jim Jordan beat out Congressman Austin Scott out of Georgia in a secret ballot vote yesterday. Still unclear, though, if Jordan can win the 217 votes needed to secure the gavel in a full House vote. As the conference faces the leadership crisis, already signs that Jim Jordan will encounter resistance. Multiple lawmakers say a floor vote for who the next speaker could be is set for this coming Tuesday.
The FDA is asking your opinion on banning some hair straightening products that includes chemical relaxers and pressing products that have been linked to health risks. Scientists have long identified an increased risk of certain hormone-related cancers, including ovarian, breast, and uterine cancer, in using these products. After the FDA reviews those public comments, the agency will decide whether or not to take further action.
Time now, 9:20, 66 degrees.
Up next, San Antonio police were busy overnight responding to multiple crashes, one deadly. What police are saying about what caused these crashes.
Welcome back. New this morning, San Antonio police believe a deadly rollover crash on the city's northeast side may have stemmed from speeding. So take a look. This is what we know right now. It happened just after 2 a.m. This is I-35 North near Randolph Boulevard. A sergeant on the scene telling us the driver of the SUV was going too fast. They lost control. The vehicle rolled several times, even rolling off the highway. The driver and the front passenger ejected from the vehicle. That driver dying on the scene from the injuries. As for two passengers, the front passenger and the backseat passenger, they were transported to BAMC, and we are still waiting to learn the latest on their conditions.
Serious crash on the southeast side leaves 3 people injured. It happened around 11:30 last night on East South Cross, not far from Dollarhide Avenue. Police tell us 2 vehicles crashed into each other head on. 2 women were in one vehicle and a man was in the other. Firefighters had to cut the door off one of those vehicles to get someone out. All 3 people were taken to BAMC for treatment, but are expected to be okay.
Before we head to break, I want to remind you that today is Light the Night. It benefits Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. So the event raises money for research finding a cure for blood cancer. The evening will be lit with lanterns paying tribute to patients, survivors, and those who have passed away from cancer.
Light the Night will begin at 6 p.m. at Hemisphere. Lee Waldman will be the MC of the event. You can scan the QR code on your screen. It'll take you to the website where you can join and sign up to be part of the KSAT team. Registration is free and open to everyone.
All right, if you're not able to go, but you still want to step up and help out, you can actually make a donation, scan the same QR code with your phone. So our goal right now, raise $5,000. Obviously, we need your help to reach that number. And of course, it's really the story of the day. We're covering the eclipse. There's plenty of events happening in and around our area. People are coming out safely viewing the annular solar eclipse.
That's key, safely. Our photographer is live now at Southside Lions Trailhead where Mayor Ron Nirenberg is hosting his Trails Activation event. So those attending this event will have the opportunity to walk, bike, and get active alongside Mayor Ron Nirenberg. Spectators can expect to have prime solar eclipse viewing just before noon. Protective glasses for the eclipse will also be provided while they last.
All right, so many great events. Obviously, we're going to be staying on top of this coverage. We got the whole meteorology team out and about. What a morning. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, we are are joining you again live from the 79th annual Floresville Peanut Festival. We are getting ready for the annular eclipse that peaks in just a couple of hours. We still do have some clouds out here, but we have plenty of peaks of sunshine. So hopefully it stays that way as we get closer to about 11:52, closer here to Floresville. And of course, it is still a little windy, but wind should die down later today. I want to introduce you to some royalty that we have here in Wilson County. This is Queen Brenna Baggs and her king, Lane Bodiford. The really cool thing about this year's court, each year Floresville has a court, and this year's theme is nature's elements. Can we take a look at their wardrobe? It actually has the elements of the annular eclipse happening today. They could not have planned that out better. Absolutely amazing. So Lane here has it on his king's wardrobe and cape. Even over there, if we can take a look at the train, Kenny, look at that 13-foot long train with suns and moons on it as well. So Brenna, I'm going to ask you first, how cool is it that yes, the annular eclipse is happening on y'all's big day here in Floresville, and y'all actually have those elements on your dresses and capes?
Oh, I think it's so cool. And I think the cool part about it is our designer, Georgia, she had no idea this was going on at all.
See, it just happened to work. You could say it was a sign from the universe, I guess. Okay, so the parade is happening today. What are y'all most excited about?
Downtown being packed, full of people, seeing the whole community support. I think I love seeing all of that.
Lane, what about you?
Spending time with my family and having fun with the court kids.
Can we take a look at his hat too? Isn't that amazing? Okay, so the parade starts at 10. It's going to be so much fun. Y'all were crowned on Thursday. How did that go? How has this experience been for you guys so far?
It's been awesome. Representing our community, there's no words to describe.
No words to describe. And I will say we've had so many people come check out their awesome trains and designs. We have our solar eclipse glasses. Should we practice putting them on? We're ready to rock and roll. It is going to be a great time. Again, you can grab some glasses out here at the Floresville Peanut Festival with a $40 purchase of food and drink tickets. Everybody, we've been walking the parade lineup. They have their glasses ready. We are so excited to join you on the KSAT Weather Authority app starting at 11 a.m. as well, when we're starting to see the eclipse really take shape here in Wilson County and across South Central Texas. So we will join you guys a little bit later. For now, I'm Mia Montgomery reporting live here in Floresville.
All right, Mia Montgomery, thank you so much.
Mia's a little humble. She's actually the parade's grand marshal.
Right, and former queen as well.
Former queen there in Floresville. So way to go, Mia. You deserve that title. Again, that parade starting at 10 a.m.
All right, but right now, 9:32. It is Saturday, October 14th. Thank you so much for starting your morning with us, starting your Eclipse Day morning with us. So much going on in and around our viewing area.
Sarah, we have team coverage.
We do, and we're so excited about the annular solar eclipse that's going to be moving through San Antonio. The partial eclipse will start at 10:23. I'm just watching these clouds carefully. Take a look at clouds and the eclipse path. That purple line you see there is the northern part of the eclipse path. And you can see that even though we've got plenty of sun around San Antonio, we are starting to see some clouds increase from the west. So we're going to be watching this carefully. Now, we've still got about 2 hours, an hour rather, before the partial eclipse begins, and about 2.5 hours before the annular ring of fire moves through San Antonio. So we still got a lot of time for these clouds to thin out, but unfortunately for our friends out west toward Uvalde, Sabinal, Hondo, those areas are likely to see clouds throughout much of the eclipse, including areas like Garner State Park, and I know there's a big celebration out there as well. We're also starting to see some clouds move in our southern tier too, so Atascosa County, it's going to be a little difficult to see sunshine today. But for San Antonio, here's the solar eclipse forecast. Right at around 10:30, when the partial eclipse begins, it's going to still be mostly cloudy, and it's still going to be fairly areas of clouds by about noon when we see that peak of the annular eclipse. Temperatures are actually going to drop by about 5 degrees around noon when that ring of fire happens, right around 11:50, as most of the sun will be blocked out. 90% of the sun will be blocked out. And again, there will be a few passing clouds, so hopefully you'll be able to see that. Then as we head into this afternoon, 72 degrees. Yeah, unfortunately, out west, those clouds are likely to stay. And meteorologist Mike Osterhage is out in Uvalde. Mike, tell us about how people's moods are there, what they're looking forward to, all of those kinds of things.
Well, they're looking forward to a great time out here at the Uvalde County Stellar Fest, and they say they're right in the crossroads of the eclipse, but we are covered with all the clouds out here. You know, there's a couple of holes here and there. It looks kind of encouraging looking off to the east to southeast, but boy, behind the camera, it is just sort of depressing looking with all the gray skies out there, which, yeah, it does not look encouraging. But some of the organizers here just said, well, at least it's a lot cooler than what it was yesterday, because I know here in San Antonio we got up to 93 and it was mid and even some upper 90s here in Uvalde yesterday with all the humidity. So it's actually kind of a cool morning. I've got a jacket on, not only because of the sprinkles we had earlier on in the morning, but because, yes, it is pleasantly cool. So it is going to be a great festival. This goes on all day long. Of course, we're going to be talking eclipse, even if we can't see it, starting like you were talking about at 10:30. And then when the ring of fire hits just before noon, or a little bit earlier than that here, if we can't see it, although they're going to be setting up, the plan is to set up a nice big screen, plug it into a computer, pop up the KSAT weather app. So we're going to be here looking at the KSAT weather app so we can see the eclipse, even though we're not going to be able to see it in person. But yeah, this is a great event, great festival going on all day long, all the way into tonight. Food trucks, bounce houses, kids are already hitting that. So it's going to be a lot of fun out here, and we're just going to kind of keep our fingers crossed as far as being able to see the eclipse. One place you could really see the eclipse quite well, and they've got all the big telescopes out there at the Scobie Planetarium, and that's where meteorologist Justin Horn is. Good morning, Justin. What's going on out there?
Hey, Mike, a lot. We got a lot of people starting to show up. 5,000 people expected today here at SAC in the Scobie Education Center. A lot of people coming from all over the country. I want to introduce you to John and Vina. You guys are here from Tennessee. Tell me why you decided to come to San Antonio.
To see this big event that we've been looking forward to for a long time. Reservations way back to get here. Looking forward to it.
How many months ago did you guys plan this?
Oh wow! As soon as I heard about it, back in early spring, we made reservations early for part of the summer. We want to make sure we get to see it.
How many miles did you travel?
Over 1,200. Yeah.
Why did you pick San Antonio?
It seemed to be the best place to come, and we'd never been to San Antonio before. It kind of makes a vacation out of it. We're here for 5 days, and it worked out just perfect that we could see this right in the midst of our vacation. So.
And you guys are science fans. It's in your background, right?
Yeah, I think so. I work for a small aerospace company in Tullahoma, Tennessee, named Microcraft Incorporated. And we built a lot of spaceflight hardware, specifically Node 1 on the International Space Station. We built all the external structure and shipped all that hardware to Boeing Decatur in Alabama. They assembled Node 1 there and then moved it on down the river and channeled it around the coast to KSC. So.
That's incredible. And you used to be a science teacher.
Yes, many years ago. I've been retired a long time. Yes, I taught the elementary level and the middle school level, or the advanced science classes. Love this type of thing. This was my thing. Get and go. My sisters say I like to chase the moon. I do.
Well, we're so glad you're here. And I want to show the shirts they have on. These are so cool. I witnessed it in Texas, the Ring of Fire. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And I'm sure we're going to see a lot more folks. There's a ton of people starting to show up. There's food trucks. There's so much going on. You can make cookies here, eclipse cookies, so the kids can come out. They've got glasses for folks. And they got giant glasses like we showed you earlier. So if you need somewhere to go here in San Antonio, right now we're looking at partly cloudy skies. Looks like it's going to be a great event here at SAC. Guys, back to you.
Justin, that was my favorite interview of the morning.
I mean, he's really selling this. Glasses, cookies.
I just love hearing from people from all over the country that traveled here to be here. And just a reminder, today there will be heavy traffic in and around San Antonio due to the solar eclipse. The Texas Department of Transportation is warning drivers to take extra caution until 8 p.m. Heavy traffic is expected throughout the weekend as travelers from out of state, like we just met from Justin, are coming in to experience the event. KSAT says to make sure that you pull over into a safe section. So don't be pulling over on the side of the highway. That's very dangerous to view the solar eclipse, and do not try to view the eclipse, of course, while driving. Don't do that.
Of course. Also, UTSA football taking on UAB at Alabama Birmingham to be part of the busy downtown traffic. City of San Antonio officials encouraging fans to arrive early for tonight's game. Take advantage of Via's Park and Ride. The Via service starts at 4 p.m. It's $1.30 each way. Tailgating for the game. This is the first AAC home game. It starts at 12:30 p.m. Also coming off a huge win against Temple in Philadelphia. So
much going on.
Yeah.
Go Roadrunners.
All right, time now, 9:40. That's 67 degrees.
I know we've been showing you what's happening outside all morning, but there's a look right now. 67 degrees, 9:40. Getting closer to that appcast with our meteorology team. Sarah Spivey, of course, will have the eclipse forecast and this cool front. Talk about that when we come back.
All right, as we've been saying, there are plenty of events happening in and around San Antonio through the day. Well, we want people to come out, safely view the annular solar eclipse.
Our photographer is live now at Southside Lights Trailhead, where Mayor Ron Nirenberg is hosting his Trails Activation event. Let's check out what's happening there. Oh, a lot of people out there now. Those attending the event will have the opportunity to walk, bike, get active alongside Mayor Ron Nirenberg. Spectators can expect to have prime solar eclipse viewing just before noon. And they're actually giving out protective eclipse glasses while supplies last. So that sounds like a fun event, Sarah. So not only can you maybe possibly get your hands on some glasses, view it, but then afterwards enjoy this beautiful weather we're having.
Absolutely. The weather is gorgeous. And I will say this, if you happen to have solar eclipse glasses, if you're lucky to have some solar eclipse glasses, keep them, because in 6 months' time, we're going to have a total solar eclipse. Now, the eclipse today, clouds are making the forecast a little complicated, especially for folks out west. As we take a look outside right now, there's plenty of sun around San Antonio, but this airport camera is pointed out west, and you can see that there are few clouds trying to move in. Now, generally viewing in San Antonio should be okay. We'll just have to dodge a few clouds here and there. Out west, it's a different story. 66 degrees outside right now with winds from the north-northeast at 15. We are going to see some gusts of up to 20, 25 to even 30 miles per hour at times today. And what I'm showing you here right now are the clouds in the eclipse path. You can see around San Antonio that clouds are starting to increase, but we still have got about 2 hours before we see the peak of the solar eclipse. So hopefully clouds will thin out a little bit around San Antonio. You can see that there's plenty of breaks in the clouds too, especially up near Rock Springs, Kerrville, but we're staying fairly cloudy from Uvalde out toward Hondo and even down toward Pleasanton as well. So Hondo, Uvalde, it's going to be a bit more difficult to see those peaks of sunshine. But again, across the hill country to along I-10, things are clearing out nicely ahead of that front. And then again, right here in San Antonio, eastern Bexar County, fairly clear, but we're getting some of those clouds moving in from the west. So we'll watch that carefully. Otherwise, closer to the coast and inside the eclipse path, it is still fairly cloudy. It's going to be difficult to shake those clouds closer to the coast for Three Rivers, Beeville area. So let me take you through the futurecast. Again, these clouds, breaks of clouds around San Antonio and in the hill country, a bit more stubborn out toward Uvalde. That partial eclipse will begin around 10:20, and then the moon is going to move in front of the sun here, and it'll form that ring of fire. As that path moves through Texas, we're going to have a few clouds in San Antonio, but breaks in those clouds should allow us to see that ring of fire in many places, and especially up along I-10 toward Kerrville. If you want to take a late morning road trip up I-10, be prepared for traffic, but closer to Kerrville, that's going to be fairly clear. And then I do expect us to still see some clouds south of San Antonio. Partial eclipse continues until 1:33. All right, even if you have clouds out west, You will notice that it will get dim as if you're in the shade during the peak of the eclipse, or even in more shade than the clouds. It won't necessarily get dark outside, but it will get dimmer, and temperatures could drop by some 5 to 10 degrees. So here's potentially what it could look like in San Antonio. A few passing clouds here and there as the eclipse begins around 10:23. Then during the maximum eclipse at 11:54, that ring of fire will appear in the sky. Again, there could be some passing clouds here and there, but it should still be decent viewing experience. And then by the time the eclipse ends at 1:33 p.m., we'll be looking at mostly clearing skies. And here's, you've got that KSAT 12-hour forecast. 70, 71 by 10, 11. Temperature drops right near that peak by about some 5 to 10 degrees, and winds are going to be breezy from the northeast at up to 15 to 20 to gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Then this afternoon, 79 degrees for the high. A very nice afternoon. We've got a lot of visitors from out of town in San Antonio and the Hill Country, and it is going to feel great, not only today, but in the days ahead too. A cool morning tomorrow, 55, 78 for the high tomorrow. 51 in the morning on Monday, some of our coolest temperatures in a while in the mornings, and then a chance for isolated rain on Thursday.
So one of our directors asked us while you were doing weather, do those glasses expire? And I looked it up. They have about 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years is the expiration date. So if you remember, we had a partial eclipse in 2017. So if you have some of those glasses, they're not good anymore.
Yeah.
But keep your glasses now and use them in 6 months.
Awesome. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah. I like how you're like, so I was like, no. Clearly 6 years ago, you did
Get rid
that.
of them. Let's be safe.
Time now, 9:49, 67 degrees.
Y'all, this has been one of my favorite stories I've done recently with Gardening with KSAT series. I had the honor of interviewing some of the residents at a local memory care facility, the Gardens of Castle Hills, how they are using gardening to reduce the effects of dementia and those risks. We'll tell you all about that when we come back. Max, I know you love these stories.
You know what? I am actually very excited to see the story.
This is awesome. So gardening isn't just a low-impact exercise that helps seniors stay busy. Research also shows gardening can help reduce dementia and help dementia patients actually improve their memory.
So it's why residents at a San Antonio assisted living and memory care facility, they started their own gardening club, and I mean, this is the coolest part. They're already seeing the benefits.
These residents are so precious. I know they're watching right now, so good morning. And I had the pleasure of visiting these residents at the Gardens of Castle Hills to find out why they say gardening gives them peace.
It takes you away, honey. It takes you away to where, I don't know, maybe that's the way it is in paradise, you know, among the flowers, among the birds, nature.
Lucy Madrano is 85 years old. She is one of the residents at the assisted living and memory care facility, the Gardens at Castle Hills. She has led the garden club over the past year. One of their projects were these sunflowers that grew over 10 feet tall.
A plant that tall grows from this tiny seeds.
Lucy isn't just nurturing her garden, but also her memory. Research shows that daily gardening may reduce the risk of dementia by up to 36%. Another study has shown that gardening can improve the levels of brain nerve growth factors, which are related to memory.
Even though their brain is shrinking because of dementia and some other things, this reignites it a little bit with making some more connections.
Tim Dix with the Gardens at Castle Hills says it's why they started the garden club a year and a half ago, because not only does it help residents socialize outside, but helps exercise their brains and keep memories sharp.
People make connections with their past when they used to garden in their home with their loved ones, and it strengthens those memories, which strengthens the part of the brain that accounts for the memories.
For Lucy, that memory is of her late husband, who passed away from Alzheimer's. They were married for 67 years and loved gardening together.
When I do it here, I don't know, I feel that he's with me. It's a good feeling.
Alicia Farias is 82 years old. She is also part of the garden club and keeps several plants on her patio.
It just keeps me busy and don't sit there and be depressed or anything. So I just love to be out there working with plants or reading or whatever, but I do like to be gardening.
Plants are like children. The more love you give them, the more beautiful they are.
Lucy says gardening doesn't just help keep their minds healthy, but more importantly, gives them a new purpose and reason to keep going, even when they miss the loved ones that have passed.
My duty is to go on living for my children, and I'm finding a purpose in life, and I love gardening.
Loved this story, loved getting to meet and talk with Miss Lucy and Miss Alicia out there. And I know that they're watching this morning.
Aw,
so
good
morning, guys. And I hope everyone has a great day. Thank you so much for sharing your garden club with me. That was a great experience.
And for all those stories, head to KSAT.com.
We have a gardening section for our Gardening with KSAT segment.
All right, time now, 9:56, 67 degrees.
We'll be right back. We are anxiously waiting for the annual solar eclipse to start. Don't forget, we have live coverage of the celestial event on our KSAT app and our Weather Authority app from 11 a.m. to noon. And we have the whole weather team.
That's right. So you saw some of them so far through our show, but we are expecting Adam, Mike, Mia, Justin, of course, Sarah Spivey live in studio or in different parts of our viewing area covering the eclipse. So Sarah, I know one of the big fears today were the clouds.
Yeah, and take a look at your screen right now. The pink line is the path of the eclipse, and you can see that the clouds have started to increase around San Antonio from out west. But here's the good news. We've still got about 2 hours before we see the annular eclipse, so the ring of fire. The partial eclipse begins at 10:23 and 23 minutes. It peaks 11:51 to 11:56, and the partial eclipse will end at 1:32.